Hello, how are you doing? Glad to be back with all of you. Cheers. Dr. Scott here, for Nature's First Path, holistic medicine here in the beautiful, wonderful, sunny San Diego. And just keeping in touch with all of you as always, as normal. Touching base with you, talking about holistic, naturopathic treatments that are always going to benefit us in the long run, right? Benefit us in the long run. And one of the things I wanted to talk about today are the naturopathic and the antibiotic effects of natural foods, right? The antibiotic effects of holistic and natural foods, right? While we're having our tea. And the reason why I wanted to talk about that today is because of this. This is a question I get asked a lot, what are some ways that people can raise their antibody count, raise their ability to resist viruses, to resist, you know, uh, bacterias and, cellular breakdown and all these different things in between. And a lot of that starts with the food and the herbs that we eat, right? It starts with the food and the herbs that we eat. We're trying to make a shift from thinking only of eating these things for, social aspect or for quote unquote garnishment, and actually starting to look at some of these foods as healers, right? As holistic and naturopathic healers, ways to rebalance the body. So a lot of that has to do with the start of the, cellular defense system, right? How you're taking care of your internal body, your cellular defense, your immune system. And we talked about this many times. Your immune system in your body is not one space per se, right? It's not specifically only in the chest or in your gut. A lot of that comes out of those areas, but it's really your whole terrain. It's your whole body when we're talking about the immune system. Why? Because any aspect or part of your body can become inflamed, right? Anything can become imbalanced. So when we're talking about, antibiotic foods that boost cellular function, first and foremost, what are the antibodies? Well, antibodies, right? Those are the white-shaped proteins in blood plasma that we try to heal, right? And they help resist and fight off bacterias, viruses, and in a nutshell, right? That's a quick understanding, a quick version of, what those antibodies are. And they're on the line. They're the, how you doing, man? They're the cellular frontline system of our health and our longevity, right? Longevity. So I want to just go into some key things, some key takeaways, right, that we can get into, and preferably, hey mom, how you doing? And preferably eat more of these things on a regular basis to build up that natural, cellular antibacterial system. So first and foremost, it's as simple as starting eating much more oranges, right? As we know, oranges are extremely high in vitamin C content. They boost and they mimic antibiotic patterns and properties in the body, right? And of course, if you remember that article that we did on vitamin C, what did we talk about, right? The untold story, right? The real untold power of vitamin C, right? So getting enough fresh oranges in our system would be a very good thing to do, right? If you're a diabetic, right, and you have some concerns about the sweets or the fructose, just consult with your doctor, and you can make a better informed decision from there, right? Right, some other things we should be consuming on a regular basis, garlic, right? Article there on the garlic, it stimulates so many healing properties, right? And they even multiply right? Antibodies in the body. We should be eating these. Cacao is very, very good, right? And we're talking about the unrefined, the raw, right? Preheated, pre-processed chocolate, the pre-processed cacao, and it contains a theobromine, right? And this is really, really important for iron content and cellular function, and that's why when you take cacao, you feel that strength, you feel that stamina, because it's going straight to the bloodstream. Cacao is ideal, especially for athletes or people who have long stamina days. Okay. Other foods to consider: broccoli, right? Also, another item, vegetable in this case, very, very high in vitamin C content, and also contains that plant blood, chlorophyll, right? That's going to circulate through the blood system, and on top of that, it oxidizes the body naturally. The body needs much more oxygen, natural oxygen going on there. Can't forget about sweet potatoes, right? Nutrient dense, filled with vitamin A. Very, very good for the gut lining, right? And these, anything with high nutrient content is also very good to work with things like vitamin C and garlic and cacao to boost, right, that antibiotic property, right? Now, we can't forget red bell peppers, right? Green bell peppers are great, but also red bell peppers, very, very strong, very, very good. They contain proper amounts of vitamin C, and it's ideal for people who struggle with diabetes if they're concerned about sugar content, and they're on the fence about that. They can consume more red peppers. And then last but not least, exactly what I'm having here, some green tea, right? It has smaller amounts of caffeine, certainly much less caffeine than what you would find in your coffee, but it boosts your immune function, right? And contains many flavonoids, right? Bioflavonoids, and this is strong. These are good. If you choose to eat any variety of these in one single day, that's great, right? But the key is to eat these things often, eating the rainbow often, eating the herbs often, and rotating them throughout your week. So definitely taking that into consideration. Boosting natural antibiotic properties is not as hard as it seems, right? Not as hard as it seems. It just takes a little bit of diligence. It takes a little bit of practice. It takes a little bit of intention. So as always, don't forget, I'm going to put the link below. You can click it for more information, and there will also be the click there. Don't forget to purchase your copy of Spark of Life. Everything is around us. Everything we need is around us in its naturally occurring form that we can use when we feel well, right? We use these things while we feel well, so to hopefully prevent us from feeling sick or imbalanced. All right. So good seeing all of you again. Dr. Scott here, Nature's First Path Holistic Medicine. Quick rewrap: oranges, garlic, cacao, broccoli, sweet potatoes, red bell peppers, green tea. Of course, this is not an exhaustive list, but it's a good place to start. And there are many other foods, other things that we can take in. So if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. Take care of yourself, love others, love one another. Talk to you soon. Peace. As I enjoy my last few sips of green tea. Take care.